Howdy all, and welcome back to Dead Tries to Play Ostranauts. And we don't need that. So, hey, welcome to the latest Ostranauts patch. It's been a while. Won't even do the voice there. So, we got the point 2 drop, and there's a lot of new stuff in it, including this guy here. Time control, so nothing here we don't know, I don't think, but nice that it's there. So what I'm gonna do here is get loaded in and we'll give it a look. Be right back. Okay, let's give it a go. We get everybody cleared up there. Actually, I do need to turn the heat on. So we've got, we got here last time. We're going to spend some time here because these guys are coming with us. This is what we've been looking for. We're going to need to expand a bit. Not sure how I'm going to do it, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to expand. We're going to grab those cargo pods. That is for sure. Maybe we'll pull up the webbing and we'll go out this way. Weird to park all the pods along one side, but maybe we will. We can go out this way for reactor. I think that's what we're in for. Interesting that we've got these earlier, but happy to have them. That's what we've been going after. Also, note I mentioned right before, we got the point 2 drop. I had a mental note for the things that changed and completely spaced on it. It is not on the Steam page, so it'll be in the Discord. I'm going to give it just a brief look because there was some stuff in there that I think was interesting before we get going. Blue bottle, there we are, and announcements. Yeah. So what, 6.4 is the last patch. And of course, sorry for the longer than normal delay. My brother, 14 days is great. But, so we're in point 2. So that there's a modal tutorial system now, which we just poked at. I don't know that we'll get into it much. Maybe we'll poke at it though when we restart, just to see what's what. It says it covers up to returning from visiting the tutorial derelict, which we also don't go to, so maybe we'll do that in the next go-round. Autopilot reactor fuel matches predicted use now. Autopilot adjusts the flow to keep the reactor running smoothly, which we blew ourselves up with earlier. Super fast forward is a little more accurate. Let's see, autopilot will cancel when the reactor's temperature is too high or too low, instead of when the sliders change. There was an exploit for infinite skills and traits. Never saw that one. Crew getting knocked down when loading under thrust or autopilot super fast forward's been fixed. Tooltips should get stuck on the screen. We've seen that less often. We've seen that happen a fair bit. And then some null exceptions, which is great. Very, very happy with that as an early backer of the game. It's good. So let's get our hat on, get over here. Okay, I can fix you up. You're just gonna still, yeah, it's gotta be up here. That's kind of the best place for it. We'll put you down just as a reminder. It is fun to see this because this was our last. I do have another one. It's okay. This was our last ship on our adventure. Heavily modified, but our last ship nonetheless. I only had the one pod. there. All right, nav is here. So some things we need to keep in mind while we're prepping for our trip. And we need a lot more water than we think we need. Well, go ahead and pry it, that's fine. I also need a little more food than we figured we'd need. Don't know that I'm going to double it, but you know, something like that. He says as he passes up food. So I'm kind of expecting, to be honest, we're ready to go. Oh, hold up. I do not want you, but I will take you guys. They are lightweight, they stack. And I have a tendency to not pick them up and get into a situation where I need them. Take you. Oh, yeah, we also need hygiene packs, more than we figured we would. Apparently you get super, super funky just, you know, hanging out. Go. Get anything in there? No. So maybe we won't take that. Stuff it full of food. It feels like a maybe. Well, I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, you can't put you inside the backpack, so let's leave it there for now. Guess we're just gonna have all kinds of hygiene packs, which, yeah, not a bad get. Another PDA we need to crack. So one of you is mine. Oh, you know what? I twisted it around, didn't I? Yeah. So you're mine. You guys are not. I think. Yeah, one of the comments was that it has a little asterisk next to it, but you only get that if you go to home and files, right? And then it doesn't even look like yeah, shoot, where was I? Let's go over here. Nope, don't worry about that, please. We're just looking for stuff. Have anything in you? Then there you'll stay. I'm not gonna take a sink because I don't think they work. You see cargo pod. Let's get in here to engineering. Okay, so we get some reactor bits. I think we walked through last time briefly. So we'll pull those up. And we'll probably get them deposited in our own ship. We've got some work ahead of us. There's a bit of an ablative liner. Anything I might want, I'm just going to drop on the floor. Don't want the trash, but I might take the rack. There's a single rack. No. something we do have to be aware of is our battery. Okay, so let's get back over here. Almost no charge. Come up with a plan of attack because we've got 8 hours. Before we gotta get back, or before it becomes a pain in the butt. Right, so 8:28, about midnight, we sort of got to get out of here. All right, we're not gonna make you airtight, unfortunately. And I'm gonna want to peel up flooring, so maybe we'll come from over here. Also, let's give it a pause. I want to think about, like, I don't need to bring you along. I've got a battery, I've got a bottle. I bring an empty crate. No, hang on, it's this way, isn't it? Yes. So it's closest. So bring you along. Maybe not you. I want to use empty, right? Yeah. Bring you along. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 bits of floor. That feels okay. Let's get battery swapped. Oh yeah, right. Don't need you at all anymore, do I? Where's my greenie? There you are. 99%, good enough. Let's go ahead and swap you guys. Perfect. You do not have a battery, and I can't afford one. So let's check our charger. You're 99%, you're 88, you're 50. So in you go. What are we going to take? We're going to take those reactor bits, and we're going to take the fridge. We need a bunch of floor. So we're going to come out this way, I think. Do I want to leave the web over there? I don't think I do. Happy with the cargo webbing, but I don't think it's what I want given what we've picked up. So I'm gonna have to uninstall all of that. Your equipment, you're not flooring, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's set Ava to task. Fortunately, this stuff comes up really quick. And I bet we can get it in our backpack instead of the crate. I was pretty happy with the web in general, and we'll probably plunk it back out somewhere, maybe down here, just so that it's easy to get. Yeah, just about done. 1, 2, 3. All right, where are you going? What are you doing? You're getting a motor for... Oh, okay. Oh, nice. All right. I don't remember having those set for repair. Sure. Oh, we're auto task. Okay, no wonder. Let's... No, you guys are fine. Now that that's all up, I'm going to put it You're full, right? You're not. Perfect. $15, huh? That's too bad. 22. Alright, so you're 10. That might be able to just get it all in here. We're going to try and cram it in. I'm going to keep the webbing. And if I lose a couple of bits of scrap, that's okay. And we'll just put you down there. I keep forgetting to sell the purple leggings, see if they're worth anything. Okay. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to tear up floor. How much do I want? Okay, there's 9, so 10 to get me to here. I should probably just do this whole thing if we're gonna. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's go ahead and bring it up. Okay, we're out. So that's, if I go 6, that'll bring me to there. And that's 84. Bring it out to 8. That is, what, 80 and 32 is 112. Okay, so we need a lot of floor, no matter what we do. Oop. Slide on over here, and I'm going to uninstall you. And uninstall you. And it should be able to crack right in there. Perfect. Alright, so the walls are there. Let's slow down for just a sec, because I think one of you had a bunch of floor already in, which is great. Your walls, but we're going to drop you out. We'll take you with us. That's going to help a whole bunch. I really wish I had a cart. It's all right. You guys are floor. You're not in great shape, but you're floor. Now, do I want that floor? Maybe. Do I care? Kinda. Let's see. You're 7 kilos. Okay, so everybody's 7 kilos. So it doesn't matter as far as weight is concerned. So there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 19, but you guys don't stack. So probably what's going to happen here, because for the most part you're 96. All right, so 98 down, 99 down, the 97 down. The 97 is also 7. And I'm going to say orders uninstall floor. We're just going to go zip, zip. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. I'm going to do like that. Maybe if you would be so kind. Oh, so there's our tooltip. There we go. Oh, well, maybe. Okay, good. Yeah, so they're still a bit of a noise. Looks like that's getting cleared up. That's awesome. This is gonna take a minute. Probably gonna give it a pause here. We'll come back once we've picked it all up. All right, let's jump back on it. It came up one short. I got a bunch of other, bits and bobs here, but oh, hang on. I did not. Look at that. Okay, so you, I guess you're going to be there for a minute. There we go. Now, let's get over to here. If we can, sure, let's pay our bills. And let's talk about what we're going to do. We've got 45, 70 tiles without going to pull more. So I'm going to come out here. Well, we're going to come over here. We're going to get the old 96 here. There we go. Okay, so there's, counting for the wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the inside. Okay. Cancel that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that drop down. Where are you? Ava, we got... I know, that's on me. Alright, no restoring parts, please. Okay, so, back at it, please. Fine, we're still at 1800 hours. Okay. Not sure where we're bouncing around so much, but it's okay. So we're between 7 and 8 hours. I could turn pumps and things off. Are you on? Should look like you're on. Maybe we'll come turn the heater off. Let's get our insides built up first. Gotta do something with you. It might just go right there. But this is our framework. This is what we're pushing into. The two stocks getting a little bit low. We've got another bottle. So no problems there. Are you not wired into the thermostat? Maybe that's... Oh, but thermostat's off. Yeah, that's why. Okay, so first things first. Let's get on back over here. Let's hit the thermostat. Be on. That's fine. Okay, so we're warming up. Let's hit 295 or whatever, and I'm going to turn the heater itself off. Try and save a little bit of power. You can bring it to 296. What do you think is comfortable? 296. Okay. And then you're going to be off. We're going to lose that heat as we go in and out. Nothing to be done about that. Actually, I don't know what the drain on you is. It's fine. Let's, what are we looking at here? Somewhere between 8 and 10 hours. Depending on the draw. Okay. So let's get back over here. We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34. Okay. Where are you? 96. There you are. So it's 10, 20, 30. And that'll be it for the first run. Now, probably, well, we're super tired. If you would be so kind, I'll probably give it another pause, go get some more, and come back. That way you don't have to just sit there and watch a tune pull up flooring while I try and shift click it and grab it without losing it. Count it right? I sure did. Okay. Put some things around, I guess. Oh, there's a battery compartment. Okay. We're good. We're fine. Let's get these guys in there. And I'm getting to pre-record this a little bit early, so maybe we'll play just a little bit long. Particularly since this is a love it or flip it episode where we're just plunking down vinyl floors and hoping for the best. Instantly, while we've got things being installed here, there was a recent Project Farm video where he looks at battery powered blowers, little handheld red dusters. I had never paid attention because they used to be just god awful, but I guess it looks very much like they're using drone motors now. So I took the plunge because my quantity of canisters for spraying air is, I think I've got one left out of a giant pack I bought at Costco 100 years ago. So the recommended one was like $50. The price had gone way up, I guess, because demand, right? So I bought the Also Good. This guy called the Wolf Box. Dear Lord, these things are incredible. It is amazing how much the volume of air they produce or can push. It's certain that it's the engine out of a drone, or that would normally go into a drone, has been repurposed. See, I'm just walking around the house, just dusting everything. It is my new obsession. So let's be a little more surgical about our floors here, because we're worried about time. And I need to know... Oh, I can get you guys for sure. Put that, and then that. Okay, let's set ourselves to task here and get what we can. Okay, I can get more of you. We're just going straight 96 if I can pick it up, just because it's optimizing the stacks. Alright, I'm going to give it a pause. I'll be right back. Alright, jumping back in. So there is... Hold up, are you guys different? You're 98s. Alright, get off there. What? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28 more. That's not going to do very much. Going to 2 rows. But I'm going to come deliver it. We'll keep peeling up floor. In fact, let's see what we need. There's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 86. Okay. Weird that you guys let me do that, but sure. There we go. So I need to make another trip or 2, and I think we'll be good to go. That'll get the floor down. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about walls. I might just go pull walls up. I'm gonna be aware of my battery time, so we're still okay. You're a... Oh yeah, there's one weird 96 there. Not gonna get. Good. There's probably plenty of you, huh? You're the 97s. So I could grab you. You're 98. Still want to do that. We'll get 96, 97. We can stay down here for a bit. Okay. So get all of you. That'll work. I think it's going to be around a full bag. So I'm going to set this to going, and I'll be right back. All right, let's jump back in. There's full packs. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 of you. So, not sure what I want to do with that just yet. 41, 42, really. Now, maybe you're 97, right? So maybe I'll do like 4. Yeah, just for interest. So there's 10. There's 20. It's not quite 30. Not quite 40. Let's go ahead and battery's looking good. Still 9 hours. We'll have 3 more. I don't know. I'll put them here or under the wall or something. And we got 58 more 96s, so I think it may not be all the way there, but it's going to be pretty close. Then we're going to need to haul walls, which is kind of a pain. I may actually put it inside of a rack, install a rack, and then haul the rack. It's probably the easiest to get. Let's go ahead and get you down. And now, let's go ahead and install 96. So there's 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, we're going to make it. Yeah. 46. Yep. There's a placeholder for everyone. Nice. Now, something I don't know, we're gonna go grab one here before we end our day just to check. I'm gonna grab a pod and just drop it on here for now. Let's see what happens. But very, very happy with our progress. O2 is fine, battery's fine, big battery's fine. I know I picked one up, but I don't remember what, what kind of size they were. I guess if I'm going to do that, I would really like to put the walls down so that I can punch a hole in here, get it all atmoed up, and go from there. Also going to need some more thrusters. I bet I can find some over here. All right, one more. Nice. I even have a little bit flooring left. That's not bad. That's about a 10% overrun. Means I did my job well. Who's next? All right, so I need walls. So there's 22. $36. Let's get over here and see what we can figure out. Will you hold walls? You will. Look at you. You'll hold 9, as a matter of fact, so... I don't want to repair it. Cancel that. We gotta see what you are too, huh? 3 more. And worst case, I can go install it on the wall there. Not gonna hurt anything. We'll see what you are as well. So you're 1 by 3. Don't know if the corners are more efficient or what. We'll see. So there's 9. If we got to do that, that is not that many trips. Okay, so the rack is just the same. Take you, put you in the corner. Is there any more? There is. Okay. Even with a round trip, it's probably a little faster. We'll pull up just a couple of bits of wall. Then we're going to uninstall those racks right along. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of wall. Okay. Four. Perfect. Ava, if you would please. There's one. We're going to pull up a cargo pod, drag it over to, and see what's what. Oh, nice. Yep, I'm going to pick you up, back. Can I, okay, so I can't get in the inventory. I sort of figured on that. Can do that. Perfect. Okay. Let's get over here. Uninstall you. Yeah, this is going to work nicely. So there's 18. That worked out pretty good. We'll have to uninstall and reinstall, but that's not super difficult. Let's get you installed. Hey, really? Okay, fine. Yes, yes. Like so. Good. Let's figure out what wall you are. You are Testudo 44. So let's install 4 bits of 46. Oh, that's floor. My bad. 44. All right, I've got 18. Right. Yeah, that works out nicely. We can go install that on the wall. We can grab a bunch of walls. And then we don't have to do them all one at a time. It's good efficiency. Actually, can move you out. Should probably look straight out that way. Tell you what, I'll put you right there, just for symmetry's sake. We'll move the lights over to here. Still 9-10 hours, very good. Yeah. So let's get all of you uninstalled. Everything except for the floor. Put the wall down, we'll put the thruster down. Won't be powered just yet. It's okay. Okay, let's get you installed right there. And we're gonna get you installed right there. We'll put a light, I don't know, we'll put a light here and a light here. We'll run conduit over to you later. Yeah, that'll work. You here. Go right. There we go. And there. That'll work. Okay. That's unusual looking. We need to move you. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to try and put you right here. I don't think it will let me. We'll try, though. Yeah, it reaches too far out. Okay. Well, we'll put you here then. That'll work. You're going to go all... Sure. Okay. No problem. Not a problem. No worries. Everything's fine here. Situation normal. All right. So now we need 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we need both of you guys again. Or sort of like a close wall. Maybe I'm just going to pull the walls up. So that's 17. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to say install. It's flooring. There's the 44. Oh, yeah, got to be over here to do that, don't I? All right, well, let's pull them all up then. I'm going to take at least one with me. And then we'll just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. %, on the old O2 there. Oh. That'd be why. Grab you. And come on back. So again, I'll do it so that once I'm done, well, we'll let's see. It's 9. All right. Ava, if you would be so kind. I'm going to give it a pause here because it's going to take a minute, and I'll be right back. Dropping back in. There's our last one. Let's say our last one. Our last one before we Edgar Allan Poe ourselves back in there. Now, where am I going to crack in? While Ava does that. Probably right here. We'll have to move these guys around. We need some conduit, but we can slide out here to go get conduit. Maybe I'll pull up conduit while I'm over here. Feels like a plan. We're going to get ourselves walled in, and then we will call it a day. That is great. We'll be able to come pull up reactor. I'll also want to grab a pod just to see. Need to grab you because I'm gonna... Now you're damaged. We'll see if we can find a non-damaged one. Batteries, how you guys doing? 8 hours. Okay. Now, let's get here. And we're going to say orders conduit. And we'll just take us right over to there. We'll run that at 16. Why not? Thirsty and hungry. Okay, we'll take care of that. Oh, where are you? Where are you going? Oh. Okay. You go ahead and take... you had to get a coffee, huh? Interesting. I like coffee. Because we're getting tired too. Okay. Well, at least we'll have a place to put our bed now. Last bit of conduit, is that it? Let's pick you up, and right here, if you would, please. Right there. Nice. Moment of truth. Pressure's going up and holding. Awesome. Last thing I said I wanted to do. Are you closer? I think you're closer. Okay. No, you're going from the inside, huh? Okay. Sure. I guess that sort of makes sense. Alright, so you are pretty large. Sort of U-sized. Problem. Let's come pick you up. And then we'll come make a count. Hey, you want to see something really cool? Boop. Okay, so if we want to bring all these guys in, you take 3, 6, 9. Okay, so I can get 3 there. So I get about 12. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So we can pull everybody in here, which means we can work on them in relative comfort. Nice. I'm very excited about that. Let's Let's get our helmet off of here. Oh, I'll kind of clean you guys up in a minute. And I don't think I'm going to have quite enough. Let's see what happens. No. Yeah, you gotta go find some cotton. Why are you going outside? Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna let that roll. Yeah. Why it's in versus out, I do not know. All right. Okay, so I need 4 more. Ah, look at that. Okay. Let's go see what's going on. We'll do it expanse style just in case. We're slowly drifting. That's fine. You're terrified. Why are you terrified, Ava? You're doing great. Oh, hold up. You may not open an airlock, just in case. Batteries, how you looking? Okay. So I think we've even got time to pull up reactor bits, to pull up the other cargo pods. Probably have enough room in here too. To pull everybody in. In fact, maybe I'll leave a row so we can get around. There we go. Perfect. So, what do we need to do? We need to go get the rest of our bits. Mostly right there. Just a little bit over here. Should be able to look out for some lights. And we're going to try and grab everybody and put them in here. Now, eventually these guys are going to go on the outside, which gives us a whole bunch of room. That might be sufficient for a reactor. Try and get the bed down. Yeah, lots to do, but lots of progress. Feel very good about that. Nice. Yeah, so all right, so plan for the next one. Pick up the pods, pick up the reactor bits, pick up the pods. Make a pass through looking for lighting, just to, if we see them, we'll grab them. And then we'll head back to K-Leg. We'll probably sell the reactor parts off again. May sell a pod or 2 off, we'll see. Yeah, and we will go from there. Somewhere along the way, we'll plunk a bed down, we'll sleep, and we'll get all of these guys refit. We'll start that in the next one.